Alrighty, welcome back to the BNT Potty, aka the Praise and Tahmana podcast. We're back another week, another episode. We have a very lovely guest after a little 2-week break, and we got Shane Orge on the potty. How you feeling?
I'm very happy to be here, boys. Tahmana Helen's clapped.
Well, I mean, I knew he wanted to talk about that, but honestly, I didn't see it coming this fast.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
No, I'm not.
All right, let's get straight into things. Tahmana does have a very clapped hairline. Let's just get that out the road. But we're going to talk about our previous video, the Halloween special. I don't know if you got to watch that masterpiece of a movie, Shane. But,
I've seen. Sorry, I'm sorry. I've seen little bits and pieces. I thought Tahmana was pretty average in that one.
Well, personally,
Okay then.
hold on. Personally, I thought he did pretty well, honestly. But you know, cameraman gets violated by an old lady in Spotlight.
Who was the cameraman?
Connor
I see.
Morningwood. Cameraman Con gets violated by a grandma, and we yell at NPCs in Spotlight. So
Yes,
if you haven't checked it out, definitely go give it a peep.
Yes, I shall.
We were microphoned up and everything, and yeah, it was a bloody banger. What were your thoughts, Tahmana?
Well, you know, I think it was a great video. It was so fun to record, man. Like, we got to do some more of this, and we probably will do some more IRL content now that we actually have microphones and shit.
Exactly. Everyone said it was funny. You know, we got a suggestion in the comments to do singing Christmas carols in public for our Christmas special, so we're definitely going to give that one a go. But yeah, apart from that, I don't really know what else you guys want to talk about.
Well, I mean, yeah, that was the best topic, I reckon. The new video that came out was absolutely amazing. It was so fun. You know, Shano, mate, you might have to join us in one of those.
Maybe, mate.
Come mess around.
I'll have to see. I'll see.
Yeah, maybe. Might have to get some guests on it with us. So who do you guys reckon would be best to?
I reckon
Gideon.
Declan Rayner.
Gideon, ISO Speed, like Sideman, KSI.
Yeah, I was
Danny
thinking
Aaron's.
more of Nugget. I was thinking more Nugget.
Yeah, Nugget's alright.
I was thinking James Milner.
James
Maybe.
Milner, that's a good
Maybe
shout.
even Dejan Kulusevski.
Mm.
Two legends of the game. Why you?
I guess.
Be quiet, Tahmana.
Well, you got anything for us, Braith?
Nah, not really, just, you know, was sick for a week, couldn't record, Tahmana couldn't record a week. So it's been a while, but like, you know, we come back and we have a new face to the BNT. And you know, it's great to have you, Shane, on the potty. What do you got for us?
Yeah.
Very on speed here. First of all, we're going to talk about Tahmana's photo today. It was fucking brilliant. Chuck a thing right up there with my fingers pointing.
Yeah, I got you.
It was fucking brilliant.
I looked at it.
Yeah, that photo.
It was great.
Yeah, all time.
That photo wasn't me at the best of my time. I was reaching down in my bag and he said my name and I looked up and he snapped that photo.
I wasn't going for an all-time photo. It was just that's what turned out to be there.
It's just in the moment.
Yeah.
Always be camera ready. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess I'll learn that lesson now. That photo is not very
photogenic.
Yeah, photogenic. What was the caption that you put on it before?
I didn't put a caption on it. Oh no, I said Tahmana when Scott McTominay starts.
Yeah, which is valid, very, very
yes.
valid. Yeah. So, you know, I guess we'll just move on. Shana, what else you got for us?
Brexit FC. We have to
heard that one before.
And Tahmana's suspension, of course, which was big talking point a few weeks ago, I believe.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know, the court case a couple of weeks ago, it did go down, and a very interesting court case. But they did find me guilty. I'll see if I can get some clips of the court case up. Maybe post them on the BNT TikTok or something. But we'll see what we can do.
Next week, Ben got trimmed down though to 4.
Yeah.
And since then, Tahmana has he definitely has made up for it somewhat.
Yeah, I've really reverted back to the true Brexit ways. This haircut is one thing.
Haircut, you mean just hairline? Just hairline.
Yeah, okay, this hairline. Look, what I'd like to say is, even though my hairline is Brexit, the most Brexit haircut in
me,
the school
it's
probably
me.
goes to Shano. Yeah, well, it sounds like Shano is being interrupted by a family member, which is great. But yeah, let's keep the conversation going. So, Braith, what topics do you have for us? I know you have a bunch of topics that you want to talk about.
Yeah, look, we've been grinding on the TikTok, I will say. We've been doing some reviews, all that kind of stuff. Shane actually appeared in one of the reviews.
My apologies.
No, it's all right. We're just talking about the reviews that have been happening on the BNT TikTok, and you actually appeared in one of them.
Of course, yeah.
How was it? How was it being in a BNT review? What's it like?
Look, I thought Nugget was the star of the show personally. I definitely have a
Yeah, I mean,
may as well make it the BNN podcast. What the fuck? BNN podcast. Braith and Nugget podcast. So much better.
look, that'd be a mad shout, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think we'd have any videos edited if Tahmana was gone.
Fair
But
enough.
look, I'd love to give it a go. All right, so I've got actually some topics here I just want to talk about. So in 2023, we have the KSI versus Jake Paul fight. Who are you backing? Who are you backing? What are your predictions?
KSI all day, baby.
Yeah, I'll go KSI.
Yeah, I'll go KSI, honestly. Fuck Jake Paul, man.
Yeah,
He's
Jake
got a
Paul.
small willy.
Yeah,
Fucking wanker.
it's less of a point that I think he's gonna win. I just want him to win at this point.
Yeah, fair enough.
Honestly, the amount of talking, I just want KSI to win. If he loses, like, I'm unsubscribing
Arsenal
to
fan, by the way.
KSI. Yeah, okay, so
KSI is an Arsenal fan, what a G.
yeah, he is up the Chelsea. All right, so got some more. Tobi and Manny. Tobi from the Sidemen. Tobi's brother Manny have partnered with Crawley Town FC. What are your opinions on their signing?
Personally, I think they're already better than they're already Premier League quality players.
Yeah, 100%
Yeah, I
agree.
agree. 100%. I think they're like, super good players. It's just good to see, YouTubers and stuff like that getting opportunities like this.
Yeah, because not many actually, get these sort of opportunities. So, to support it's not really like a big club as well, supporting like a small town club, and being able to show off their skills because I mean they showed it off in the charity match and it got them a spot at the Crawley Town FC, which is really good to see.
Yeah, it's only going to grow the club at the end of the day.
Exactly.
I don't know why Speed doesn't have a contract yet, but
Yeah,
It's
come
what it
on,
is.
Speed, Manu. They gotta do something. A collab with Ronaldo would be sick.
100%.
Bro, imagine he collabed with Messi. Like
Oh,
that'd
no.
just be jokes.
That'd be horrible.
That'd be jokes, bro. Oh my days.
So yeah, got some more topics, more UK YouTube scene like we always do. I don't know if any of you have seen, but the Beta Squad collabed with Stormzy for a video of Guess the Rapper.
Oh, I haven't seen.
What do you got?
I'm sorry. No, I haven't seen that one yet, but yeah.
Yeah, I did see that like the other night, but it was alright. I mean, this another Beta Squad video at the end of the day. It was pretty. I think Stormzy really. I don't think he did very well though. To be honest with you, guessing the rapper.
Nah, he did pretty shit considering he's the rapper. I mean, he didn't really do too well, eh?
Yeah. And the fake Stormzy up on there, jeez.
Bro, he literally gave himself away. He told them, "Oh yeah, I'm not a rapper." Like,
Yeah.
comes on like for like 5 minutes of fame. Like,
Yeah, but you would have known, like Stormzy at the start said, you would have known like if there was another like decent, even if he was pretty shit, if there was another decent rapper in the UK area that looked exactly like Stormzy, surely Stormzy would know of all people.
exactly. Surely it'd be over TikTok.
Yeah.
Something like that would be put on TikTok, like the eBay Stormzy or something like that. Memes would be put up, but he didn't know about it, so like Yeah, it's pretty stupid, but like, yeah, it was another Beta Squad video nonetheless, and I mean, really sick to collab with Stormzy. But I mean, like, Chunks has those connections. You know, he's friends with H. He knows them rappers, so like, it wasn't really hard for them to collab.
Yeah, of course.
They are changing the size of Prime bottles. You know, Prime, KSI, Logan Paul. They're actually changing. Shut up! All right.
Yeah, get out of here, Arsenal fan, bro. Get out of here.
Honestly, they're changing the size of Prime bottles. So anyone that gets a Prime, that's the original size, that's going to be worth like a lot more because they're changing the size. What are your thoughts on this, lads? We haven't tried Prime yet, but you know, what are your thoughts?
Look, honestly, the people are saying it's gonna be worth a shit ton of money, but I don't think it's gonna be worth that much more money.
Isn't Prime
You
To
like?
be honest with you,
Isn't Prime like sold out in the UK like completely?
I think so.
Like isn't it like the toilet paper situation?
Probably is.
That's what I've heard. People like flocking for it.
Yeah, everyone's like frothing over it, like they want to get it so bad. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's sold out.
Mm.
You got anything? Anyone else? I've kind of said a lot. Don't really want to talk anymore. Anyone got anything?
well, I don't think I have very much this week. To be
Look,
honest with you, I got a few things with the sport recap, and I know Shano definitely has a few things to talk about in the sport recap. But Shano, do you have any topics that you'd like to bring up?
look.
before we
Do you
move
want to
on?
bring up 16 tickets in day 16 for $16? I think that's brilliant, personally.
I don't think that's brilliant as well. So if you guys don't know, the Central Coast Mariners for their game against MacArthur this weekend, they are basically putting a special on for 16 tickets for $16 for Bay 16. It's like the 16 Inception. But it's really cool because they're trying to sell out. They're not going to sell out the stadium. There's no chance. But like they're trying to really engage with the fans again, get as many fans back in the stadium as possible. So it's good to see.
Look, I mean,
It is very good to see.
It is pretty hard to start the stadium when only 4 away fans show up.
Well, actually, it's MacArthur this year, and last year I think you might have been at that game, Shane.
Oh, yeah, I was at that game.
Nugget was at that game last year. They've sold out really well for the away bay.
Interesting. Because Western had 5 fans.
Oh yeah, but that's a Melbourne team.
Like, where's your stadium?
Yeah, where is your stadium? Honestly, we're going to talk more about the Western game in the sport recap because that was a fantastic game.
Exactly. So stay till the end for the
Preview.
sport. For the whoa.
I mean, it's a recap.
I mean,
It is a recap.
Actually, it's a recap this time, but we all know that it's not generally a recap. Normally a preview.
Look, buddy.
Should be.
If you want to have a debate about that, we'll have a debate.
It should really be renamed because it's very rarely a recap.
Well, look, I think it is a sports recap. It's the Tahmana sport recap. It was the most iconic thing we had. Now, the very first episode of the BNT podcast, it was a Tahmana sport recap. The Tahmana sport recap went for about 10 minutes, something like that. And all I did was I talked about the past results, which was a recap. And then I talked about the results going forward, which wasn't a recap, but it was close enough, right? I mean, it's just a sports section at the end of the day. I call it Tahmana sport recap because it sounds cool.
Give me a moment. You welcomed another episode, like a short sport recap on your TikTok outside the Mariners Stadium where you were predicting the score, and I'm pretty sure it's not a recap.
Look, I don't know. I mean, you guys are gonna have to check out that TikTok to see for yourself, but like, I understand that, Shona. It's. I want to say it's not a recap. It's the name of the segment. That video wasn't a recap, but the whole.
But you said Tahmana sport recap in the video, I believe.
Well, actually, one thing I want to bring up, it is a recap technically. That video was posted after the halftime.
Yes, but you were giving your thoughts. Not your thoughts. You were giving your predictions, your preview.
Look, we can debate about this all day, but I think it's
all right. One more topic I want to look about. What is the GOAT canteen drink?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Jeez, the new Glees. I don't know. It's tough.
We had a chat about this last week of the ranking of the new Glees. Now, I just like to bring up the fact that we might review them on the TikTok later. But I want to bring up the fact that they've actually added 2 more glees to the glee catalog at the school to make I think it's a total of 5 glees they have now.
Yeah, 5 glees. We yet to review the watermelon. I think that's the only one we haven't reviewed.
Yeah, the watermelon, the black currant was great. And I have tried the watermelon, just haven't reviewed it yet. I think it's decent. That's my pre-review review. You know what I'm saying? But Shane, your topic was what's the best drink in the canteen? Now, there's a few options, mate. There is. I want to get your take on
Look,
it.
first of all, I want to say juice bombs are better than glaze. I'm kidding, of course. They're fucking horrible. But
That's okay. Yeah.
But chalky milk is unmatched. Let's be real. It's nothing goes close.
100% agree. Look, can't go wrong with a cheeky chalky milk. Despite the price, good chalky milk.
They came down 20 cents this time.
Oh, that's surprising. I'll take that.
Yeah, they went from $4.20 to $4.
Surprising. That true. Large chalky milks did go from $4.20 to $4. That's a good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a good price drop for considering no one wanted to pay $4.20. Like that was a stupid price point.
Yeah, it was.
And they did actually bring in so many new drinks over this last term or 2 terms, Shano. So there's a bundle of new drinks. So there's maybe we'll squeeze out a TikTok or something. Maybe we'll do a tier list for some of these drinks.
Of course.
Maybe.
Yeah, okay. But so you're saying chocolate milk?
I'm saying chocolate milk. It's not even close. Never will be.
You know what?
Never will.
Chalky milk at the top.
Chalky milk on top. Oh, okay. Look, I'll be honest with you. I find it hard to choose a top because you can't. Sometimes you're just in the mood for a fizzy drink. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you're in the mood for a milk.
But sometimes you're not allowed fizzy drink because of your parents.
Look, I think that's a you problem, Bray.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Sorry.
Yeah. So sometimes you want a fizzy drink, sometimes you want a chalky milk. So there's really it's hard. It's hard. Like the new drinks in the canteen. They bring in the Oak brand iced coffees, which I believe that's a great addition to the canteen lineup. They also bring in what else did they bring in? Obviously the 5 new flavors of Glees. They're phasing out the juice bombs. And it's just the drinks in the canteen are just improving. So I'm happy to say really whatever.
Exactly. I mean, the canteen's improving. You got the new Vegemite cheese pizza wraps. A bunch of awesome specials. The other day there was the toasties and a soft drink for $5. Now, if I don't say so myself, that's a pretty good deal.
No, I do think that is a pretty good deal. I do think that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah. Credit where it's due. The canteen definitely is improving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say there's some cons and there's some good things in the canteen and there's some pretty stinkers, but there is some.
End of the day.
I do have one thing to say though. Get a better pie.
I have to.
Yeah, I have to agree. I don't get the pies like at all.
Pie out, blood. Pie
up. They're so stinky, bro. They're horrible.
Yeah, much prefer sausage.
Got to go, blood. It's got to go.
Yeah, like if you had to get rid of one thing at the canteen, definitely the pie.
Well, definitely not get rid of it completely. Obviously, make it better.
Just a different.
Yeah, but replace it with something better.
Replace it with a new brand pie, maybe.
Yeah.
Just like I don't know, like something good. Like I don't know what it is, but it's just garbage.
It is. It's garbage, bro.
All right. Well, this is making me hungry, so let's move on to another section. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know any other topics you guys have. So if you guys have any topics, just bring them out now before we move on.
Yeah, I've got a couple of topics. Right.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna give a little bit of throwback. Right. Primary school days, it'd be like a Friday afternoon. Teachers would chuck on BTN behind the news. Right. So I saw on my TikTok, right, the main face of behind the news, the guy you'd seen every single intro, the guy that would just cheer you up on an afternoon in year 4, just run you down on the news for the week. He's actually leaving. He's leaving the BTN studios after like 10 plus years of doing it. He's been doing it since like, I don't know, 2009, something like that. Like, you know, probably before we were born, but you know, I just thought like it's, you know, something we grew up watching, and it's quite sad, honestly.
Yeah, it is quite sad, honestly. Now, like BTN, to be honest with you, I haven't watched in 3+ years, but still, it's like, you know, BTN. Everyone remembers BTN.
Yeah, it is
Exactly.
very.
We grew up watching it, you know, so it is very sad to see him leave. But I mean, when you're doing something like that, like doing it for 10 plus years, like, bro, I'd probably give up after a year. Like, I respect the grind, the hustle. He's either, I don't know if he's like, I don't know if he's retiring or if he's just like moving jobs, but like whatever he does, respect to him.
Yeah, it is.
I agree.
It is disappointing. No, it's nothing better than Friday Arvo. You know, chuck on some BTN. You know, we all know that answer questions for lollies. Very good.
Yes, honestly,
Compare.
probably the best thing on a Friday afternoon. Can't go wrong with a bit of BTM.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about one last thing, all right? Me and Tahmana, right? We've been doing this podcast, you know, people been knowing about it, you know, it's been getting known around the school and that, and you know, we pretty much like bagged ourselves a job. So like, you know, we had a teacher come up to Tahmana, be like, you know, you're the host of the BNT, right? You want to do some social media and marketing work, and you know, off we went. So basically, you know, the BNT schedule might look a little different, but you know, it's very great to see us, you know, potentially bagging us a future job, just from doing a, you know, podcast and having some fun. What are your thoughts on this awesome opportunity we got, Tahmana?
Thumbs up all around. I'm excited.
Exactly, can't wait. They literally said in an email that we're the dynamic duo. I film all the stuff, he edits the stuff. You know, just can't go wrong. What are your thoughts, Shane? Are you proud of us?
I'm very proud of you, Braith. Not so much Tahmana, but
Oh, thank you so much,
of
honestly.
course.
Now,
Yeah.
the Tahmana Sport recap
Preview.
is here. Not preview. Recap is here. Take it away, boys.
First thing,
Well,
I'm sorry. I want to touch on something. World Cup, stupid. You know, another injury this morning. So Sadio Mane, best player in the world. Yeah, it's just stupid, the timing of the whole World Cup. Let's be real.
yeah, I agree. Well, I'm excited to be watching the World Cup this year. So
In our
you
Gold
know,
Coast cabins.
it is what it is. Yes, in our Gold Coast cabins. That's another thing I just want to touch on. We will be unfortunately on holiday during the World Cup, so the BNT sports, you know, preview stuff like that for the World Cup won't be happening because we'll be on holiday. But you know, maybe we'll film some videos down at the cabin. Maybe we'll have a look, and maybe we'll watch some of the World Cup. You know, me and Shay,
Yes, of
we're in the
course.
same cabin. We're going to be watching some of the World Cup definitely. So
We have to watch. I don't know when the final is. Probably when we get back. But it is when we get back. Sorry, but we have to do a watch along. Like as many people as we can get.
you know
We
what?
have to do a watch
You know
along.
what? That might be a
We
shout.
have
We might
to do
have
a
to
watch
do a
along.
watch along
There's
for the World Cup final.
There's no other option.
We're definitely
Right,
gonna get a watch along going. Honestly, I rate
Yeah,
it.
get your opinions down below. Let's say, would you rather an IRL watch along or a online watch along?
Obviously, we can't. Put the game in the watch along. But
Well,
yeah, we can still watch
yes, we
along.
can watch along.
exactly.
Yeah, no, it's
Live
on.
stream.
Yeah, but yeah. I think we just have to watch along.
All right. Well, I guess we'll have to do an IRL watch along.
Yeah, RL, of course. Yeah. Who do you think's gonna win the World Cup, boys?
Oh, that's a big question from Shano right here, right off the bat in the sport recap. Who do we think's gonna win the World Cup?
This is a prediction, not a
Jesus.
recap.
Oh, shut up! All right, this is a big question. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go. For me personally, I'm gonna come down to a final between Portugal and Argentina.
Oh mate, it's not gonna happen.
The the
not
dream
happening.
final, the dream World Cup final.
And we'll see Ronaldo
Portugal,
go.
Argentina. And I think just Ronaldo's going to either have a stinker or have that best game of his life, but it's going to be one of the two. I think it's going to be the first one. Honestly, I think he might be the one to have a stinker, and then I think it's going to be Messi, possibly extra time penalties as well. Coming out on top, Argentina, I'd say.
Look, I do think Argentina could go all the way. Yeah, could go all the way. I don't think Brazil will. Fucking Brazil. I don't think Portugal will. I don't think they're good enough. I think their coach is very, very out of his depth. But I think Brazil win the whole thing personally.
Brazil?
Yes, Brazil.
Okay.
I think they're the best squad.
What about you, Braithy?
Mate, up the Aussie, I reckon Australia's gonna win. Easy.
Look, we all know Australia
Up the-
making out of the group because World Cup curse. France.
We're winning the World Cup, baby.
We got-
Australia right there.
Narang,
right there,
Narang's got
baby.
this in the bag. Jason Cummings, Cum Dogs got this.
Come on, lads.
Buka, come on, we got this.
Player of the tournament, Bukayo Saka.
Up the Aussies, still for the badge, lad.
Do it for the badge, do it for the Aussies. Give it 100. That's their slogan this year. Give it 100.
Give it 100.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if that some sort of cryptic message for a negative 100 goal difference in the group stage, but hey, Yeah, that made Shannon laugh.
And bro, what are you talking
All
about?
right.
Yeah, what do you mean, bro?
Okay. Okay. Well, what else you got for us, Shane, on the Tahmana Sport recap?
Have we spoken on the Mariners Western United game yet?
We haven't. That
Well,
game that game is very crucial. I have a little note section up with it up here. If you want me to continue, or do you want to go ahead and give your?
I'll go ahead and give my recap. So obviously, first half was a bit stinky, 2-0 down. I'm very annoyed we got Jamie Young at our end in the first half. I really wanted him in the second half, but it is what it is.
Oh yeah.
Jamie's a fat cunt and all that. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that here or not, but I will. But yeah, obviously, Garen Cole and who else came on? I don't know. Like Garen Cole had a good game. Jacob Farrell with the goal to person head.
He came on.
Yeah, brilliant. What a game.
What a game. And may I mention one of the first Mariners games I've seen Shano in the stands for a very long time. The Jamie Young's a fat cunt game. The game everyone hypes up every year. All the boys head to the Western United game or whatever team Jamie Young's playing for at that time. Remember,
Brisbane Roar. It was Brisbane Roar 4, Mariners nil, and it was.
Oh, that was a shocker. But all the boys come to the Mariners games because we get to chant at Jamie Young. As he said, it was unfortunate that he was away from our end in the second half, but it is what
imagine chanting Jamie's a fat cunt when we're 4-2 up rather than 4-0 down.
Yeah, that was great. So my thoughts on the game. Well, it's first half absolute stinker. You're right. But we had our chances. We just couldn't take them. Jason Cummings scored. He was offside. Just the general buzz around the ground was disappointing after that first half. Everyone was disappointed after that first half. No one expected us to be 2-0 down at halftime, but no one expected us to come back and win the whole thing either. So the second halftime substitution for Garen Quell and Jacob Farrell, absolute masterclass from Monty right there. Monty made the right decision at the right time. I don't think he's always been spot on making the right decision at the right time, but that game he was spot on. Garen Quell was out there with something to prove. Jason Cummings had something to prove, obviously. And Jacob Farrell had something to prove. Jacob Farrell was benched after his last game because of his poor performance against Perth. He was a completely different player against Western United. Perth Glory is another thing. Perth Glory, our 2-1 loss against them, horrible. Jacob Farrell was absolutely a horrible player. Got a 3 match rating. He was... I don't have words of how bad he was. He's crossing everything. He couldn't get anything on target. And then, compared to the West United game, he comes on at halftime. He scores, the goal that put us ahead. And he put in a good performance. His passes were on point. He was playing like he normally plays. And that was fantastic to see, man. Up the Central Coast Mariners, 4-2 win. Ayungo finishing off. Cummings with 4 goal involvements with all 4 of our goals. Absolutely amazing. The stands were buzzing. Everyone around the ground was buzzing. Family on the field afterwards, obviously. Absolutely amazing.
Not making players.
Oh yes, nutmegging players. Now I actually have to call out Shane Odds right here. Shane, look, you know what you did, mate.
I don't want to talk about
families
I
on
don't want to talk about it.
families on the field. I want to talk about it, Shane. Families on the field, okay? So
let me
explain. Do this thing. Families on the field. No. Let me explain. All right, you got to explain my clap tail line. You got to explain my clap tail line. I explain this, okay? All right. So Mariners do this thing, family on the field, where everyone around the stadium can get on the field and experience what it's like to be a player. Shano, me, a couple of the lads playing around, with the ball. Shano's got the ball at his feet. The siren goes off for to end families on the field, and everyone starts walking off. Shano, I don't know what he was doing. I think he was trying to pass to someone behind him.
No, I was trying to pass you. You were calling for it, you muppet.
Okay, no, I was behind you,
calling
actually,
for it. No, you were the one calling for it.
Okay, we're just going to have to agree to disagree here, but I was pretty sure I was behind him because I got a great view of this. Shano belts the ball forward, alright? Smack! Straight into a little child's face.
He got in the passing lane, right? He got in the passing
lane. Straight into a little child's face. The child collapses, the parents dive on the child, Shano's like this, and everyone's like looking at Shane, who just belted a ball 50 miles per hour at an infant child.
No, look, you got it wrong. It wasn't that hard. The kid did not collapse. He got in the passing lane. And if you're watching, if the parents are watching, probably not. I doubt it. Reach out. Reach out. I'm terribly sorry about the incident, but Tahmana shouldn't have called for it after the siren went off. I think it's incredibly unprofessional from Tahmana person.
Look, the game's a game. Like, unlucky. Just get a good touch to it next time.
Yeah, I agree, bro.
Yeah, honestly, I agree. That kid probably should have had a better touch.
Do you want to touch on some of the Premier League games? We'll start off with Manchester United 1, Aston Villa 3. Unai Emery, good evening. What a game.
What a game, honestly.
Oh, that was the most awkward moment of my life.
What a game. Look, you couldn't have said it any better.
Yeah, of course. Tahmana, he's just having a little cry right now.
We don't talk about it.
And then, of course, Arsenal-Chelsea, 1-0 win to Arsenal. What a game.
Yeah, look. Shut up.
Dominating them from start to finish. Chelsea played like a mid-table team throughout the whole game.
Look up the Chelsea. Do it for the badge. I don't care what you say.
We had 4 times their shots. I don't know how the likes of Havertz and Cucurella are professional footballers. They're both absolutely wank.
Look, Havertz is very, very sexy, man. Don't diss Havertz.
And of course, Aubameyang. Rumor has it he left a Spider-Man mask behind the goal. What a prick. 8 touches and got subbed off 65 minutes in. What a performance. Nothing personal, Omar.
All right, I think that does it for the Premier League games today.
I've had enough.
Oh, and also,
mate, you came in here and you just butchered us.
What are you talking about?
I'm getting bullied here.
Oh yeah, of course. Top of the league. Still, of course, whole season pretty much.
Look, Shane, the last 2 weeks in a row, I've actually shouted you out in the sport recap because you guys are top of the league, and I'm not even going to say it this week.
Fair enough.
Top of the league. Shout out Shane, honestly. If Tahmana won't do it, I got to do it. Shout out Shane. Who cares?
Thank you, both. I wanted Chelsea 7th. Just chuck a photo of the Premier League table up right now.
Yeah. Okay.
We don't need to. It's all right. Pull out Chelsea. They're not even a team.
Don't let Ronaldo captain United again.
Yeah.
Can I get a refund on my jersey? I don't really like it.
Yeah, you know what? I kind of want a refund on my jersey as well.
I love my jerseys. Bloody brilliant.
Yeah, I think something's playing up with my jersey. I don't know.
Yeah, my jersey just isn't the same.
Look, his name's on the front and the back.
Interesting.
Yeah, you definitely got it off some sketchy website.
Oh yeah.
Some bloody
Well, that does it for the Premier League and the Tahmana Sport recap / preview this week because I don't want to talk about my shitty team anymore.
Yeah, can't even beat Brentford as well. So
yeah, look. Last thing I'd like to say, I'd like to end on a good note, which we can all agree on. Central Coast Mariners 3, Western Sydney Wanderers 0.
Oh, brilliant!
That's all
What
we
a
talk
game.
about. Silvera's the GOAT, hands down, no questions
Drew
asked.
with the Ronaldo celebration.
Look, the only criticism I have is that I wasn't subbed on. But other than that, I thought it was brilliant.
There's a reason you didn't get subbed on because you're absolute dog
Look,
shit.
mate,
You hit a kid in the face.
I have more technical ability than in my left.
You can't shoot straight. You literally knocked out a baby.
I have more technical ability in my left pinky than you have in your whole body, bro.
Probably true.
And that goes
but you
to
are
Tahmana
talking.
as well.
You are talking to a Down syndrome,
Yeah,
so I
Tahmana,
wouldn't.
he missed. He can't even shoot the ball. Like he's just horrible.
Penalty?
Pun? No, no one cares. They cut your. There's no evidence he scored that penalty, Tahmana.
Alrighty, thank you guys so much for watching.
No one knows who scored that penalty.
Well, yeah. Yeah, okay.
For all I know, for all anyone knows, I could say Cash scored it.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Okay. My thoughts on the Mariners game. Great job, Rue on the double, Silvera on the single goal, which was a banger. Fantastic job. Shut the fuck up, RBB supporters. Shh. And the yellow army scenes after the game. Nugget in the crowd in the front row. Beautiful to see.
Brilliant.
Bloody brilliant. Alrighty.
All right.
Anything else for this sport recap, preview, whatever Shane or John?
I think I'm finished. Actually, one more thing. Liverpool suck. Liverpool are dog shit.
Can agree.
Yeah, I can agree. All right, I think that's our last statement of the Tahmana Sport recap this week.
Liverpool shit. Thank you guys so much for watching. And thank you so much, Shane Orge, for coming on for this episode. We really, really appreciate you bullying us. And yeah, go Chelsea.
It's been an honor, Brace. Not to I don't care about Tahmana. It's been an honor, Brace. I've feel very, very happy to be on here.
Up the Chelsea.
You have anything you want to say before we finish this off, Shana?
Want to shout anyone else? Where can we find you? What social media?
I don't really post. So
Shano147 on YouTube. He streams on Twitch. Awesome Player 12. You know the family.
Awesome Player 12. That's the logo.
Shout out Cameron Stollery.
Shout out the clickbait.
Clickbait. Fortnite clickbait. Shout out to Ali A. Get the battle pass if you haven't already, and
use credit code Shano.
Yeah, use Shano in the item shop, or like you'll have 10 years of bad luck. Yeah. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Shout out Shano for coming on.
Cheers everyone. Up the Gunners.